Hi everybody, welcome back to part 2 of how to make a booking. So I'm back here on the main booking page and I wanted to show you some of the additional search methods to make bookings. Last video we looked at how to make a reservation by searching by date. We could just select the date and then do a search by product. Today I want to show you the categories option here, which is a really useful tool. Let's say that you have a customer who approaches you and wants to know what you recommend for them to do. Say, what's good for my kids? What do you recommend for me and my family to do? You can do a search and activity box, choose the date, and then you can do a search by specific categories. So here we have categories like good for kids under 5, adrenaline, good for groups, relaxing activities, good for kids over 5. And by selecting one of those categories and selecting the date that the customer wants to do an activity, Activity Box will then give you a list of all the operators whose activities fall under those categories. So very straightforward, a very useful tool. The next options up here is if you want to do a search by just the operator name, rather than you actually having to scroll down and find the operator's name in this list here, you can do a quick search by selecting on this tab here, search by operator, and then you can just select from the list the name of the operator. Now this list here is obviously seasonal relevant, so you're not going to see here the list of operators that are operating in the summertime. It's based on season. So right now we're in the winter, so we're seeing all the operators who are in Activity Box that provide activities in the winter months. The final search method over here is by season, product, and activity, and this allows you to jump to other seasons and find activities for the future. Now you got to remember that obviously Activity Box is only as valid as the information it's given from the operators. So in some cases, if I look right now, if I choose the summer season 2010, currently we're in mid-February, excuse me. If I jump ahead to summer 2010, I can see here quite a few operators that have already set up and got their information to us, but there obviously are still operators that we're waiting for to get the information. But this is the way that you can jump ahead into different seasons. You can select a season in advance and then search by product or all activities or even by category. So that's the third and final type of how to search for activities. Now, one thing I want to show you today is called the reverse search method, which is I'm really happy with this functionality. It's a very, very useful tool. Imagine that it's high season and that you're trying to find places for, I don't know, say dog sledding. Now, in some cases, some activities get fully booked at certain times of the year, and you know it's a bit of a pain for you to have to keep going and looking at by operator to find specific availabilities. So what we've done, we've developed the reverse search, and it lives under the booking tab up here. So if you put your mouse on the booking icon and then you select here reverse search, I'll show you how this works. It's pretty neat. So let's say that you have a family of 4 and they're looking to go dog sledding in high season. Well, first of all, you choose the date that you want to make a booking for. So just for fun, let's say the Thursday the 18th of February. It's right bang in Washington week. So I'm going to enter in here. I'm looking to book 2 adults and 2 children, and I'm looking for dog sledding places. I'm then going to click the button Find Me Places and let Activity Box do all the work for me, and then it's going to give me this result here. And what it does is it shows me all the availability for 3 days worth of dates per activity operator who does dog sledding, and it shows me the dates and times that have at least 2 adults and 2 children. Saves me having to do the search. So let's have a review. We've got Avanches Banquise here. They have the mountain adventure dog sledding with no transport. Got plenty of places both at 9 o'clock, 10:30 and 2 p.m. on Thursday the 18th, Friday the 19th, Saturday the 20th. I can scroll down and see all the other operators. So now if I want to make a booking, I just select the time I want to go on Friday the 19th, for example, at 10:30 a.m. and I just click there, and it then goes straight into the booking process for that particular activity, for that particular time, for that particular date, and I can just continue making the booking here as we went through on the previous video, excuse me. So that's a really cool little feature called reverse search. And that's something that you'll find very useful in high season when you're trying to find spaces for specific activities that might not have many left. Okay folks, so in the next training, it's time for you guys now to do a little bit of work. The training video number 3 is going to be giving you some booking scenarios that I would like you to practice on the training site. The address for the training site is going to be coming up on your screen in a moment. The idea of this is if you just practice the scenarios, then you're going to be comfortable in and moving forward with the training videos. It means that you are practicing making the bookings and learning what we've gone through so far. So now log into testactivitybox.ca and watch training video 3, practice the scenarios before we move on to training video 4.